Good morning, everybody. The 64th segment of Think Before You Speak series, the laws of Halashon Hara, Shemirat Halashon with clarity. Lilu Nishmat, the great Chafetz Chaim Zechet Tzadik Libracha, as well. Lilu Nishmat Luza Liza Bat Henriette, and our children that passed with the fire, in the fire, Ruach Hashem Tenichana B'Gan Eden. As well, these halachot should be a great zechut for the cholim of Klal Yisrael. And all Jews that are in danger, Hashem should protect them. These halachot should be a great zechut for our bnei Chabura, for bnei Chaim Zoner Reviche. And as well, these halachot are specifically dedicated for the Shmira Ma'alya, the Hatzlacha Gedola, Siyata Dishmaya of Chaim Davidom and Chayesar. Today's halachot, titled, Lose Your Job. Now, we're in the laws of Rechilut. And these laws are talking about what you're not allowed to say to someone else that may cause them to hate a different person if they hear they spoke about them or did something. Let's take an example, a story of someone's boss calls him and says, "Hey, I know that you're good friends with the other guy that we just fired. I know when we fired him from the company, he was very upset at me, and he probably has a lot of nasty stuff to say about me. You're friends with the guy. Tell me, what is he saying behind my back? He's probably out there telling people all types of stories about why I fired him. I want to hear exactly his tano. What is he bad-mouthing me?" It's amazing that at that moment, you turn around and you say, I'll be honest, I'll tell you the truth. Yes, he was upset when you fired him, but this particular person that you fired doesn't speak Lashon Hara. And therefore, he doesn't say anything that I know of about you. Now, if the boss comes back and says, come on, I know the guy. And I know that this guy probably is ripping the streets with me. Shemirat Halashon or not, when it came to me, he's angry enough. He has terrible things to say. You better tell me, or else you're going to end up like him. At that moment, your job is on the line. You're being told either speak rechilut, tell me what the guy is saying bad about me on the streets, or else I'm going to take your job. Nonetheless, the halacha is, even at a substantial financial loss, like losing someone's job, you're still not allowed to speak rechilut about another Jew. Wow, that's amazing. And you know, the halacha tells us something that's a real big chidush, even more of what we already just said, which was already amazing. The halakha tells us that when you're asked about this guy, even if the guy that got fired is speaking bad about the boss, you're still allowed to twist the truth and tell the boss, this guy wants to keep Shemirat Halashon, and he's not speaking about you. Just to bring shalom to an extent, although that won't do it, obviously, but just to bring a moment of peace between two Jews. Even if it's not going to last, you have a permit in halacha to veer off from the truth just to avoid saying rechilut on another Jew. I think this tells you a very big lesson in life. It means so much. It means so much to Borei Olam when two Jews get along. It means so much to Borei Olam to try to patch up things that went down between two Jews that weren't good. And if you could have a hand in helping it, or even have a hand in avoiding it getting worse, we're ready to even bend the truth a little bit. Remember what Hashem did with Avraham and Sarah Imenu. He changed the word for shalom bayit. Hashem says, I want you to do the same for the shalom of my children. Thank you for listening.